Aces, what is up, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So this one is going to be the McDonnell Douglas DC-1. Now you guys are probably very familiar with the DC-2 and the DC-3. This was the first plane that Douglas produced that was supposed to be a commercial airplane, because Boeing and Lockheed also developed commercial planes such as the Electra and the 247, so Douglas wanted to produce a plane of their own. So, but unfortunately for them, the plane crashed on takeoff. And by the way, there was only one of them ever built, which was a prototype, which is what I've built right here. So this is my first kind of big build on the channel, so we haven't made any large planes at the moment, but this is kind of our first big one. And there's about 8 layers to it, 7 or 8 layers if we just fly over them really quickly. Now this is obviously a layer by layer tutorial. I do this because it just makes it easier for me to know where we are, so I don't have to like count blocks or anything. Well, I do have to count them, but you guys get what I mean. And also it's good for you guys too, because let's say if you want to take a break at, like, let's say layer number 5, you could always just go back and basically just say, okay, I was on layer number 5. You can fast forward it to the video, like where the layer number 5 starts, and then you can just continue your work instead of having to rewatch the whole entire thing and fast forwarding it and all that stuff. Just makes it a lot easier, and it works out better. And if you guys want to start your own building channels one day with when you want to build some pretty cool stuff, I would recommend getting MC Edit and doing layer by layers. So if you want to know the dimensions to this plane, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will ask if I do not put them. So this is a 2:1 scale build. The reason why I do this is because it's a little bit different than how other people do it. Most people want to build a 1:1 scale. I think 2:1 scales work a lot better because you can get a lot more detail into them, and because your character is pretty much 2 meters tall, which an average person is about 1 meter and something tall. So we're not exactly 2 meters tall, so they are quite large, and 1 block equals 1 meter. So the dimensions, so it's 36 meters long, 53 meters wide from wingtip to wingtip, and it is 16 meters high from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the rudder. So if you want to know the main materials, you'll be needing black wool. Yes, you will be needing a door, but that's not supposed to come this early. You'll be needing like the black wool, nether brick, cobblestone wall, white wool, quartz slab, quartz stair, carpet, your black stained glass, and normal glass. And if you wanted to use for the cockpit windows, if you just want to use normal glass, and just grab glass. You'll also be needing some cobblestone stairs, if you could see, for the seats. And yeah, so we'll begin. Okay, before we get started, and by the way, I was kind of interrupted a little bit. So if you do use this build on your world map or server, please do give me credit for the design. That's all I ask. I do not ask for much at all. If you do want to use this build in a video, like let's say if you make like an airport and you want these planes in it, you could let me know in the comments section, and if you can ask me permission if you'd like to use it, and I'll obviously probably say yes, and I'll probably say as long as you give me credit, and that's what I'm saying right now. But other than that, you can do it, like, you can do whatever you want with the interior. You can do like whatever you want to the actual airplane. You can put different liveries on it, or different colors, or whatever you want. So that's all I kind of wanted to ask. So we're gonna go over here and we will begin. Okay, so for layer number 1, what you're gonna do is you're just going to build a cross pattern. So it's gonna look something like that. And you're gonna use your black wool. Now if you have a texture pack with the dark nether brick, I'd recommend using that. But since I'm using a different texture pack, I'm just going to have the reddish kind of ones, but if you guys have the dark one, use it. I used to have one, but I don't have it anymore, so the wheels just should look like that. So you're going to put your 3, make a cross pattern, put your stairs, and then put a piece of quartz right in here. And then what you're just going to do is you're going to put 2 pieces of cobblestone wall and come up by another 2. Actually, just 1. So it's supposed to be 3 high in total. And then you're going to leave a block of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, I said block, I meant gap. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to make a cross pattern. And you're just going to do the exact same thing. And then you're going to put a piece of quartz in the middle. And then you're just going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're just going to get rid of this. We are going to get rid of this because we don't need it. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so that finishes layer number 1. Okay, so this is layer number 2. As you can see, there's a lot we have to do for this one. It's not as much as if you think. It's actually quite easy also. So what we're going to build first is we're going to be building the engines first. Or at least the base of them. And then we'll put part of the wing in, like the underwing part. And then we'll build the main body. So that's how it's going to be organized. And do not worry about these. These are actually just the propellers. We'll be putting those on much later when we complete the engines and everything. But let's go build layer number 2. Okay, so for layer number 2, what you're going to do is you're going to put 1 piece of white wool here. You're going to come by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have a block right here. And you're going to put a piece of black wool in here. A slab right under it. And you could do this if you want. You could put an iron bar behind here. So I'm only going to actually build one side of the airplane. I'm not going to build the 2 sides. So you guys are basically going to mirror this on the other one. It's the exact same thing. And then what you're just going to do, all you're just going to do now is you're going to come right here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and you're going to have 3 like that. Eventually this will connect, and actually too, you're going to connect this all, and this is going to be your wing part right here, and this is going to be 3. So once you build the other side, you should have this, and once you have that, I will get back to you. Okay, so this is layer number 3. So as you can see for this one, the wings are in. We'll be getting those in probably near the end of the layer. And we're just going to basically continue building up, and this is also where your floor will be for the actual plane. So we are going to go do it. Okay, so for layer number 3, what we're going to do is you are just going to have 1 block coming ahead. You're going to have another block right here. And then you're just going to leave 2, and this one's actually going to be too wide. So this one's too wide, and then this one will just come all the way back. And when you reach this slab, you're going to have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just going to have a 2, and then a 1. And then you're going to go all the way back with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have a 2, and that should connect right there. And then you're just going to have your slabs on the back and also on the front. And I actually just want to see if there actually is a slab on there. Yeah, there is. And we'll actually put in the wings just a little bit later. But what you're going to do now is fill in this whole entire flooring. So I'll just show you guys exactly where to fill in stuff. So you're basically just going to fill up all this, like all this back piece. And you're going to basically just fill in all of the parts you have left. And then we'll probably do the wings. And I just noticed also, before I forget this, I can tell you anything, I probably will. We're going to put in this back wheel. So fill that in. I'll get back to you. Okay, so for the back tire, that's the back. Now, the real plane is actually supposed to be slanted. That's why it's kind of floating. If you want it, what you could do, and it's going to be right here by the way too, so just place one cobblestone wall. You can always go all the way down to here and put your your buttons on it. I don't like that because, like, if you could make the plane slanted, I'm pretty sure there's a couple ways to do it. You can actually make it so the wheel can actually touch better. Just looks a lot better. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna have 1, 2, and then you're gonna come out by 2. I'm gonna put one black block here. You're gonna have your buttons on the sides, just like that, and that finishes the back wheel. And this is what it looks like when it's all filled in. So now what we're gonna do, and actually what we can do now, actually, I almost forgot, we're gonna build the engines up by 2. So you're just going to put everything over this, and I'll just build up the other side since it's really easy. There we go. So now we will get on to the wings, and yeah, we'll continue from there. Okay guys, for the wings, what we're going to do first is we're actually going to double all of this up, and I'm only going to do one wing because it'll save me a lot of time. You guys can do the other side. So you're just going to double all this up just like that. You're going to connect it, and I just want to see if it connects like as a, nope, it's just like that. Okay. So then what we're going to do is you're just going to make this come right here like that. So you're going to add a couple extra blocks like an L pattern. Then you're going to add 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then you're going to have your 18, and it's going to be 3 wide. Then you are going to come back, and you are just going to drag this all the way down. And then you're going to fill that right in, and do the other side. And we'll and that finishes the wings, and we'll continue on with the engines and the fuselage. Okay, so this is the next layer. Okay, so just to finish up the wings and the engine. As you can see, I did not do it on the other side because I don't really feel like doing it. This is only the tutorial plane, so. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're just going to put your slabs. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have one slab right in the front. Now, I do not know why I put this. I think it's to make the wings more kind of, I don't know, but that's just on the plane. I just put it as a detail. So then what you want to do is right on top of this iron bar, you're going to put a block of iron. You're going to put 3 pieces. Actually, 4. Is it 3? Yeah, 4. You're just going to put a cobblestone stair right at the end of it. And then you're just going to have 2 diagonals with your black wool. Just gonna come like that. And I'll actually show you guys a little bit of different things you guys can do for this propeller. This is only one of the ways, and this is kind of the way I kind of prefer because it makes it look big rather than like, look really small. But you guys can obviously use the fence and fence gates. If I just grab that and show you what it looks like. So if we grab some fence and fence gates. I got rid of my fence. Here's the fence right here. So if we just get rid of this, and it's going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And because you can't place fence gates, you're going to have to put 3 pieces right here, and then just have your fence gates over top. Make sure they're closed. I'm going to have 3 here, and put some right here. So that's another way you can do it. There's also many other different ways. You can use nether brick fence. You can use anything really. But I prefer the black propellers, like for the black wool. I'm just going to keep it like this. So you guys can do that on the other side. And we'll just continue building up. Okay, so for I think we're on layer number 4 right now. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to uh, have one out like this, and then you're gonna come in. You're gonna have just a 1 here. This is gonna be 3. So you're gonna fill this up, and then right here you're gonna have 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Actually, I gotta recount that. It just kind of glitched in place 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it should just be right at the slab. Then you're going to connect 1 in here. You're going to have 3. You're going to add 2 more. And then there's just going to be a 1. So on the other side, it's going to be the exact same thing. You're just going to have 3, and you can fill in that 1 right there. Then it's going to come out. You're going to run this all the way down. Right to here. And then you're going to have 1 slab here, 1 slab here, 1 slab here, 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 and then right on the back, you're just going to have slab here, 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 and here. Now there is a spacing for the door. So if we first of all grab a door. So we are currently right here. So if we count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th one. Alright, so if you come to the left side, now this plane, you could put doors on 2 sides, but these planes actually do not have doors on both sides. They only have them on 1 side. So if you come right here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th one, you're going to have your door right here. Now you could place one on the other side if you really wanted to, like that. But I want to keep it realistic looking, so there's a door only on 1 side. And oh yeah, then you have to, I think, fill in this much of these parts of the blocks. And I'm not so sure how much is filled in. There is quite a bit actually filled in. I'm gonna have to go check that. Oh yeah, we actually could finish up the engines. So what she's gonna do is gonna add 1, 2, 3. Is it 3 or how much is it? Yeah, it's 3. And then there just should be 2 slabs. There should be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And there is your finished engine. So you can do that on the other side also. And I will find out how much we have to fill in to complete kind of the cockpit area. Then you guys can have room for your passenger, kind of like cabin. And then we will continue moving up. Okay, so I've just checked, and so what you're going to do is you're going to count 3. This is already 3, so it's kind of like a 3 by 3 box. This is supposed to be 7 filled, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to have a 1 here, because this is going to be kind of the way in. You're going to have a slab here. And then you're just going to have a block coming like that. And you're just going to fill all that in. And then if you come to the back, you can have 1 wall here and 1 thing here. This is supposed to be for your back wall. So you can, I don't know, have like a bathroom in here. You can have a kitchen. You can do whatever you want in here. And then you can just place all your seats kind of in this area. And then your cockpit will be up here. So anyways, we'll be moving on. Okay, so I have made a slight mistake. You're going to take off the slabs from here, and there's just going to be 3 slabs right up here, and they're going to fill this in 1, 2, 3, and then it's just going to be filled in like that. So you're going to have like 2 here, you're going to have 1 here, 1 here, then it's going to be going all the way down, and it's touching that slab right here. And this is going to go all the way down. And this is also the layer with the windows. So we'll be putting those in a minute. So obviously we have that door here. You're just going to keep filling it in. And then I think it's just 1, 1, and 1. And I think that's wrong. I'm gonna go check now. Okay, I don't have these wrong. This is actually how it's supposed to be. So anyways, now for the windows, what we're gonna do is if you just come up right where the door is, you're gonna skip 1. You're gonna have 1, and there's 6 on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're just gonna fill them all in with your glass. And same with the other side. And I guess what you could do too, if you really wanted to, you can add in an extra window, and I'm actually going to do that just because I can. So you're going to build these walls up by 2, because this could be like for your back. You can also cover this. I think on mine I covered this, so you can have something like that. Like you could build a room here. But you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you want the kind of extra spacing right here, you guys can use that. And then you could just place in your seats going all in here. And I actually don't like placing them at the windows. The reason why is because you don't really get to see out of the windows. So what I like to do is put them one more back from the windows, because then when, like, let's say when you're sitting, you can actually see properly out the window. So you're just going to place all your seats coming down, and that's going to be your last set of seats. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have 6 rows of seats. Now, like I said before, if you are making the DC-2 or the DC-3 out of this, you guys probably will have a lot more area. But if those of you who want the DC-1, this is what you guys are going to have. So then what you're just going to do is you can just build up the cockpit walls, and you can put your chair here. And if we just grab some jukeboxes, you could just have them, you have 3 like that. I like to use jukeboxes. You guys can use whatever else. And then you can add, I don't know, some levers maybe. And you could just have them on this. Actually, I would have 1 lever here. And then what you guys also could do is have some oak wood fence. So if we just grab our oak wood, you can have oak wood here, and that could be more for your kind of steering wheel, like what airplanes have, and they're actually black. So I would suggest having maybe the dark oak wood, just like that, and open them, and there's your little pilot thingies, like, well, control sticks, whatever you call them. I don't know what you call them. But anyways, so the plane's really coming together, and we're actually almost done. I need to and also another thing on this layer is the tail wings. I will find out how to put that in. They can be a little bit tricky because they are quite curvy. So I'll be right back, and we'll put in the tail wing. Okay, so if we come to the back of the plane, for your tail wings, what you're going to do is you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So here's an aerial view of it. Just want to make sure that it actually looks right. Yes, it does. So, in case you guys were a little bit confused, it's a 5. Then you have a 4. Then you have another 4, but it goes out by 1. Then you just have a 3, and just have a 2. And tell you what, I'll do on the other side, just so you guys, in case those of you who do get confused, you guys can get it right. So you're going to have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to have another 4, but it's going to come out by 1. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So there is your tail wings. And if you have the DC-2 or the DC-3, you guys can add more to the tail wings, and also for the wings too, make them larger. But we are just building the DC-1, so I'm doing how the DC-1 looks. But I'm just giving you that, guys, that in case you guys are building the DC-3. So anyways, we're going to keep moving on now with the main body. Okay guys, we are almost finished this build. We just need a little bit more to go, and that's basically the actual cockpit windows. And then we need to do everything over top and the roof and then the tail, and then we are finished. So what you're going to do now is if we just put in the cockpit windows, grab your black stained glass. You could use the normal glass if you really wanted to, but I just like to use black stained glass because it looks a little bit different. So you're going to put 3 right here, and then you're just going to have 2 on the side. And you're going to leave basically 1, 2, and then have your glass right here. So it should look like this. And then what you're going to do on the behind that is you're going to have 20 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oops, 20. You're going to come in and have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're just going to have slabs going all the way down. Right to here. And then right here, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do the same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, I gotta recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There, you're going to come in, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and just have slabs the rest of the way down. And then you're just gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 4 slabs. And then all we need to do now is build the roof. Okay, so just to finish up the back section of the plane, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 1 slab right on top of here. Then you're just going to come in with your wool, and you're gonna go all the way down just until it connects to here. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you should have 5 right at the back. Now we can start building up, and actually we'll just quickly do something now. What you're going to do is grab your carpet, and you're just going to put your carpet just all around the windows. You could put slabs if you want, but I just prefer carpet. And you're going to put 1 over, just like that. And then you're going to have some slabs. Now I don't remember if they're actually... Let me just go check something. Yep, they're actually all... Okay. Okay, so now what you want to do is you're going to want to just put slabs all around the front section. And you're just going to have 2 right here. You're going to have 1 slab raised up. This is going to go all the way down to the back of the airplane. So just until right here. Same with this side. Like that. And then you're just going to grab the middle block. Well, then it's going to put a block right here. This is going to go all the way down right to the back. Just like that. Now, all we need to do left is just the tail, which is the rudder. Okay, so now for the finishing touch on this plane, we are going to be building the rudder. So what you're going to do is you're going to leave 1 block, you're going to put a slab on here, you're going to have a block, and then you're going to have 2, or you're going to have another kind of diagonal, then you're going to have 1 more, 1 more, so I think it's like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. It's 5. And then 1 more. You have a 2. And this is going to go all the way down. And then you're just going to fill it in. And then what you're just going to do is put your slabs all the way up. Or you could use, actually I might use this on mine, stairs. Just to kind of like really smooth things out. But there we go. That basically finishes it. Okay guys, that finishes the Douglas DC-1 tutorial, unless you built the other two versions, which is the DC-2 or DC-3. But I will be having those coming up very, very soon. Next will be the DC-2, and then the DC-3 will be next after that. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button for me. Really appreciate it if you did. And leave me a comment, and also subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys later.